Hello and welcome to Spice and Soul Diaries, and today we are diving into a bold and flavorful fish recipe straight from the northeast of India, a fiery aromatic fish with bamboo shoot and ghost pepper. Well, this dish combines tender fish with the unique tangy taste of bamboo shoots and the intense heat of ghost pepper or Bhut Jolokia, creating a truly authentic and flavorful meal perfect for spice lovers looking to try something new. So let's get started with this amazing fish recipe, which is best to enjoy with some hot steamed rice. So for my fish recipe, I'm using 4 pieces of rohu fish, but you can use any other fish of your choice. And now I'm going to season them with some salt as per taste. Well, the best part of this fish curry is that there is no spices or heavy masalas, just rustic flavors, making this fish recipe very healthy and flavorful too. So I've seasoned both the sides of the fish pieces with salt, and I'm going to let them rest for about 10-15 minutes. Next, here in this bowl I've taken 3 tablespoons of minced onion, ginger, garlic. Then you'll also need 2 to 3 green chilies depending on your spice level, 1 medium sized ripe tomato and 7 to 8 garlic pods. And these are the 2 main ingredients of this recipe. This is king chili or ghost pepper or Bhut Jolokia as we call in Assam. They tend to be very spicy, so we need to be careful while handling them. Then this is bamboo shoot. These are thin slices which I will cut into smaller portions, and these are the grated form of bamboo shoot. And now I'm going to slice half of 1 ghost pepper, which will be more than enough, and it's always good to wear hand gloves while handling ghost pepper, but I am used to it. Also, I'm going to wash my hands well after this. And now let's cut the bamboo shoot slices into small strips like this. So all the ingredients are ready, and now let's start with the cooking process. For that, I'm going to heat just a teaspoon of mustard oil in a pan. We'll spread the oil on all the sides of the pan, and when the oil is hot, we will add the medium-sized tomato sliced into half. I'm going to add now some salt so the tomato starts to melt quickly and become soft and tender. Also goes the garlic pods and the green chilies along with it. Now, keeping the flame on medium, we will roast them until they are lightly charred, which will give a smoky flavor when we pound them in a mortar pestle. And by now the garlic and green chilies are well roasted, so I will take them out and keep them aside in a plate. We'll now flip the tomato halves and cook them further for a minute by covering them with a lid. And by now the tomato halves are also soft and tender. I will take them off, but remember to peel off the skin before putting it in the mortar for pounding. And along the tomato halves goes the roasted green chilies and the garlic. Now with the help of our pestle, we will pound them until they form a coarse paste. And this is going to give a very flavorful and smoky flavor to our fish curry. Alright, this is done, and now let's start with the cooking process. For that, I'm going to heat a tablespoon of mustard oil in a kadhai. And when the oil is hot enough, we will add the fish pieces seasoned with salt. After about few seconds, we'll flip the fish pieces as we don't need to fry them much. Just fry them until the color slightly changes to light golden. And by now these are done. So I will take them off, and in the same way I'm going to fry the remaining fish pieces also. And as you can see, I am using a stainless steel kadhai to fry the fish, and the best part is the delicate flesh of the fish hasn't stick to it. Well, this is Indus Valley tri-ply stainless steel kadhai, which is of very good quality, and it also comes with a stainless steel lid. The link is provided. You can check if you want. And by now these are also done. So we'll take them off and keep them aside in a plate. And now in the same karahi with the leftover oil, we will add the minced onion, ginger, garlic. On medium flame, we will saute them well until the raw taste of onion, ginger, garlic goes away and they turn aromatic and golden brown in color. Now let's add into this the roasted and pounded tomato, green chili and garlic. Let's stir them once. And now I'm going to season them with some salt as per taste. We'll stir and mix this well. And now I'm going to cover and let this cook on low to medium flame for 1 to 2 minutes. Let's check this now. And by now the minced onion, ginger, garlic and the tomato, green chili, garlic paste has been sauteed and well combined. At this stage, we'll add the bamboo shoot grated as well as chunks, as well as the ghost pepper or Bhut Jolokia. Keeping the flame on low to medium, let's now stir and mix this well with the rest of the ingredients for a minute or so. And now I'm going to add some water from the mortar to rinse it off well. You can add water as per the consistency of the curry you want to keep. We stir this once, and as the curry starts to simmer, we will add the fried fish pieces into it. To adjust the consistency, we'll add some more water. And now we will let the fish simmer in the curry for at least 3 to 4 minutes so that they can absorb all the lovely flavors of the curry. After about 4 minutes, we will check the fish curry and it's smelling so good right now with all the amazing flavors of roasted garlic, bamboo shoot and ghost pepper filling the kitchen and making me feel hungry all the more. So friends, our fish curry is almost ready, but just before turning off the flame, I will add some chopped coriander or cilantro leaves which complements well with this fish curry and will give a fresh herby flavor to it. And by now our fish with bamboo shoot and ghost pepper is ready to be served and enjoyed hot. And there you have it, delicious and spicy fish curry with bamboo shoot and ghost pepper. That's bold and packed with amazing flavors. Serve this with some hot steamed rice and enjoy a true taste of Northeast India at home. So friends, I hope you will try this interesting recipe. Also, I would love to hear your feedbacks and you can follow my channel for more interesting recipes. We'll see you all in my next video. Until then, bye bye, take care and enjoy good food, good life and keep exploring new flavors.